Hey guys, this is a belated 19, 20, and 21 week pregnancy update. I was planning to do just a 20-week update, and then I delayed it because later that week we were going to find out what gender we were having, hopefully. So I thought I would just wait one more week because my symptoms weren't really changing, and it just wouldn't be that much of a difference. So I'm not even going to apologize like I normally do. So this is a 3-week collab, but I am now 21 weeks pregnant. So I'm going to save the gender reveal for last. I was gonna make a separate video, but I think I'll just make it into this video because it's sort of a discussion. But I will go ahead and get started. So I am less sleepy. I feel a lot more like myself. I feel less groggy and just, I don't want to say depressed, but a little bit down in the dumps. And I'm more motivated to do things again, which took a while to kind of have that, clarity to feel up to, scrubbing the bathroom, because everyone likes doing that. I don't have any cravings or aversions right now, which is kind of frustrating because that's one of the fun parts about pregnancy, is having that excuse. If anything, it would be milk. I really enjoy milk. Same with Ellie's pregnancy. I was really into milk, breads, and stuff like that. I would like to say, I could really go for a good pizza. Not like Papa John's or Domino's, not your main chain pizza, like a kind of like mom and pop type pizza place. I would kill for one of those types of pizzas right now. So maybe that's a craving, I don't know. And some good deviled eggs, I could go for that too. So maybe I do have cravings. My skin is normal. I haven't had any kind of breakouts or any kind of issues there. It's not over dry, it's not over oily. And as far as lotioning goes, so far I'm just using cocoa butter. It's kind of the easiest. I do have bio oil, but I am kind of planning to use that when I'm huge and also postpartum, just because it's a little bit on the expensive side in my opinion, but it is a good product. So right now I'm just sticking with cocoa butter lotion. My acid in my throat is still pretty bad. It's not as bad as towards the end of my last pregnancy, so I'm anticipating it to get worse. I keep saying I'm gonna get Tums, but I haven't had to get Tums yet. So it's normally kind of bad towards the end of the day, especially if I had acidic things such as tomatoes or oranges or whatever. As far as the baby is going, I definitely feel like I'm not as bloated anymore. My tummy is more accurate to what the baby is, which is exciting. Not that I was that bloated anyway, but it just makes you feel a little bit better knowing that the baby's big. I think my app said the baby is as big as a carrot, or as long as a carrot now, which is, I feel like it's just gone by so fast, but it's exciting. But the baby is very active. I think my tummy, like I said, is kind of popped, not necessarily. I just think it's kind of settled into its actual size. But the baby is very active, and I have actually over the past couple days felt, I don't know how to describe this. If you have been pregnant before, you probably know what I'm talking about, but it's like fetal movement, but instead of those little kicks and jabs, it's like an actual push, and then you can kind of poke the limb back and you really feel it poking into you. And I felt my first one because Ellie was on my hip, and I felt it on her leg, and it kind of hurt because I was like, ooh, what's that? And I realized that was my first actual stab from the baby, which is just exciting because it means it's getting stronger, the muscles are growing, the bones are growing, and it's getting big and filling up in there. My hips hurt. I don't know if it's sciatic nerve pain, because I remember that last time that I felt it elsewhere. It's almost like when you pull a muscle in your butt. I don't know how else to phrase it. And it just kind of feels like when you walk that your leg is just extending funny, and it hurts in my butt and in my hip. And I think I honestly might have just pulled something, but it could be start of sciatic nerve discomfort. I have no clue how to differentiate between that. And then lastly, I am extremely emotionally sensitive. I don't even want to say I'm hormonal, because it's not that I have mood swings, where I'm mad and then I'm this. I'm actually pretty happy most of the time. I'm pretty well balanced. but I am so sensitive to things that make me cry, that make me extra happy, that make me cry from joy, that make me cry from being upset. And I feel like my insecurities are heightened and everything. I'm just more emotionally sensitive, but I don't think I've gone the anger route. If anything, I go instantly to crying. And sorry if you hear the dogs want to play. It's their favorite time of day to play. So sorry if you hear them in the background or see them. Here, Ginger's coming right now. And then lastly, the gender reveal. So as far as the gender reveal goes, little story background. With Ellie, we went to an OBGYN doctor's office that had a sonogram machine there. They had it built into their office. And so that lady was an OB ultrasound tech. So she was excited about the baby. She was into the ultrasound, and she was extremely descriptive and inclusive with us, trying to understand what she was seeing. And it was great and wonderful, and she was really good about making sure we understood, you know, oh, well, this means this, it's this gender. And it just made me feel a little bit more confirmed about it. And I didn't realize that until doing it the military way this time. We're using a military facility, and when you go to get your ultrasound done, it's just radiology. You're just going to radiology. So the ultrasound tech isn't an OB ultrasound tech. They're trained in it, but they do, I'm sorry, these dogs are taking my spot. They're not specifically OB doctors. So I feel like she was a lot less personable when it came to my specific case, my specific baby. And I don't want to say she wasn't nice. She just wasn't, you know, what you expect when you go to your 20-week ultrasound. You're super excited for your gender reveal. Okay. Guys, quit it, please. Please, 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 please. Roy, stop. Oh, okay. Trying to calm them down because they're distracting me. But basically, I am not 100% with what the doctor has said. A couple things lead me to that. With this pregnancy, I have been leaning one way. With Ellie, I had no idea. And with this pregnancy, I had been leaning towards, I felt like it was a boy. Not because of wives' tales or anything like that, but I had actually had dreams where it was a boy. And so I just felt a little bit more like it was a boy. I was personifying it as a boy. And the ultrasound tech put, you know, the baby parts up onto the screen, says, yep, it's a girl. So it's a girl. And she says she's 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I think just because of the way she approached it, it really could be, but I'm not 100%. I'm not buying girl stuff right now. Like I'm not sure yet. And I would rather wait to feel confident than feel doubtful about it. And I am so excited because I am the younger sibling. My older sister and I are the only two, and I loved my sister. For a very long time, we were very close. And it's really fun to have a sister as a girl because you can connect with them and you learn from them and everything like that from the younger kids' perspective. Maybe not from the older, but so we are very excited to have two girls. We do have a name and everything picked out. So it's exciting news, and we will be happy and content with it. The only thing is that I'm not 100% sure. I did ask her again, can you just put it up on the screen and kind of show it to me a little bit more? And she did show me, but she was looking at an angle where I feel like if it was a boy, you wouldn't be able to see the parts. Like, I don't know. It really could be a girl. I'm just a little unsure about it. So yes, as far as we know, we are having a girl, but I'm not going and buying girl stuff yet, or, you know, like super excited about having two girls because I'm not 100% with that concept yet. So with that being said, we're excited either way, and I just don't want to have all these things that we bought and then when the baby's born to be like, oh, it's a boy or whatever. So right now we're just kind of floating. We might end up doing one of the 3D 4D ultrasounds probably around 30 weeks, just so that, you know, we can enjoy it for other purposes than gender. But it's exciting, and I'm really glad to finally know, but I wish I had a little bit more confirmation with it. So that is my update. I'm doing very well. I feel very good. I'm not feeling too many pregnancy symptoms. If anything, I'm getting to the fun part where you get to start just enjoying watching your baby grow, your tummy grow, and feeling the kicks, and it's just fun. This is the fun part before it starts to get uncomfortable. So I'm just going to enjoy it as much as I can and enjoy my time with Ellie, you know, our one-on-one time, and it'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good. So I'll go ahead and do my belly shot for you guys, and I should do a video for this upcoming week because I want to get back on to doing it weekly, or if anything, on even numbered, what is that called? Oh, mom brain, pregnancy brain, whatever you want to call it, by twos. So like 22 weeks, 24 weeks, but I might also do it weekly. So I will try to make a video next week so that it's more regular. And I have asked for suggestions before, and still any kind of video suggestions that you guys do want to see about our family or on my channel in general, I am willing to do. I just have to like get down and actually decide which ones I'm gonna do. So thank you guys for watching. I'll go ahead and do my belly shot. So there's the dog. This is with a shirt on. It's not really poking out quite yet. And then with my shirt up. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.